Hi, Taurus. I found a way to shuffle with the paper without having to collect the cloth. So, one more. All right. I have been shuffling quite a bit. Welcome to your September 2018 love reading. As you can see, I shuffled at least once, right? I've been shuffling off camera. It starts off general, I do get specific. This is taking a look at your love situation. It might start off resonating and then it doesn't. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And check your moon, rising, and Venus for a more full reading and or also another channel. There's a lot of good channels out there that do a version of this, and I think that's everything. Okay, so bottom of the deck energy between you and your love situation is 8 of Pentacles reversed. Somebody is either unemployed, the relationship itself wasn't working, or you're thinking it's not working, or there could be some perfectionism involved in the relationship. It's funny because sometimes perfectionists are also lack ambition because they're so caught up in the minutia and the details that they can't move forward. It's like it's almost paralyzing because if something's not right, they can't go to the next step, you know? And I'm gonna, can you see this okay? This is looking kind of, all right, yeah, we're just gonna roll it. Okay, all right, so preliminarily, this is where I'm gonna do general and then I get into the specifics because I clarify. This might resonate with a lot of you. When it stops resonating, take what you want, leave the rest. The more I get specific, the less likely it's going to be able to resonate with many of you. Okay, so we've got Taurus, possible Taurus here. We've got the Empress reversed. That is about creative blocks, being dependent upon others. Not, God forbid it's a miscarriage or a lost pregnancy. Could be that. It's about fertility. Upright, she's about fertility, abundance, and all things feminine, just the magic of nature, that sort of thing. Reversed, it could be quite the diva. It could be somebody that's manipulative and dependent upon others, not able to take care of themselves or doesn't want to, is not able to become a mother, things like that. So this is in the past. We're going to clarify so it'll be clearer. And this is the obstacle or the challenge is a lost relationship, not being able to have a relationship or a broken up relationship. It could also be a bad decision involving, well, a decision that caused pain and heartache and wasn't beneficial to a committed relationship. Let's put it that way. Right here, with the current situation, we have Pisces. This could be Pisces, or it also could be confusion, anxiety about the future, just unhappiness, like this, just restlessness, like you can't figure it out and it feels like nothing is going right. It feels like a crapshoot. It's fear and anxiety, possible depression, possible undiagnosed mood or mental health issues. This is also your subconscious coming to the fore, some conscious issues being played out. You know, like you're like, oh my God, it just blurted out of my mouth, or why did I say that? Or why did I do that? This is stuff coming up. It's you know, someone said, ooh, dark times. Well, no, you're just working something out. Just something's trying to get worked out, you know. And this is a slow and steady offer or situation and involvement coming towards you. It is glacial though. Like it is reliable, it is steady, it is methodical, but it is glacial in the sense it's going to take forever to come, it was going to feel like it, to come to fruition. So we've got someone who is not, the thing about this though is it feels like, look at this. This is somebody who is entirely self-sufficient and has like they have command of their own station in life. They are all things feminine, all things related to abundance, fertility, nature, motherhood, creation, everything, right? You get this reversed and it's the opposite of that, obviously. It's blocked creativity. It's barren, not being able to become pregnant or having issues with pregnancy or motherhood. It's about lack. But it feels like someone's choosing to be that way. It feels like they're they have means, but they're just like in a funk. You know what I mean? Like they can't, and I shouldn't say choosing. For some of you, it might be that, oh, you've got somebody that's just wanting to be taken care of and you're not okay with that. But for others of you, this could be somebody that is normally capable and of means, or has got it together, has got the whole motherhood thing down, and they're working, or they're just, everything's in flow, and then they've just hit this slump or this funk, you know, and it could be because a marriage ended. And the current situation, you might be dealing with the Pisces, or it's that whole confusion and fear and anxiety and just stuff coming and starting to bubble up that I was talking about. And this is advice and what is coming towards you at the same time to stay the course. Now you've got two heavies here, three. Geez Louise, you got three heavies here. So this was fated, this was karmic, this is a big deal. You've got help coming, but also stay the course. This is all about confusion and probably doing, because of the subconscious coming up and just the fear and anxiety and whatnot, you're going to feel like you're irrational and like, oh my God, what's happening? Just stay the course. It's going to be okay. And my hunch is that there's going to be help from others, okay? This also might be an offer that falls short of what you need, because if you're not of means right now, if you're out of work and you're not of means, it's going to be an offer of stability, but might not be what it'll fall short of what you need. Right here we've got scarcity thinking, we've got lack, we've got feeling like you've been abandoned or out in the cold. Okay, so let's clarify here. All right, so let's clarify the Empress reversed. This could be Taurus or Aries also as a person. This feels like the Queen of Wands reversed, like a times 10, you know what I mean? Like the Queen of Wands normally, like how the Magician feels like the King of Wands, this feels like the Queen of Wands. Could also be the Queen of Pentacles reversed, but okay, so this, I think, has to do with somebody that is I'm wondering if we're dealing with somebody that has severe OCD, because this is somebody that is in this situation. It feels like it's somebody that is able to work or had steady employment, but maybe they got laid off. Maybe they got laid off because of their work habits. Okay, or you're just thinking the relationship isn't working. This, and it kind of ties, like, this is like the overarching thing, right? Not working, either relationship's not working, someone is stagnant in their job, they got laid off. There is not a flow with work or employment. This feels like somebody is restless, but all the energy produces nothing. Okay, that's what this feels like. This is perfectionism. This is stop, start, stop, start. Starting something and then abandoning it halfway through. This is being, feeling lazy and overwhelmed at the same time. This is feeling stuck, like you're spinning your wheels in this case. And this is blocked creativity, blocked abundance, right? So this feels like somebody is in a major funk, has hit a slump, okay? This was in the past. The obstacle might have been a divorce happened, or a breakup of a committed, meaningful, significant, even karmic relationship, a fated relationship happened. Okay, so there was, the obstacle is this, the reason probably for this blockage and just being in this slump is there was a committed relationship, and I hate to call this person a bitch, man or woman, because that it's in the eye of the beholder, right? Somebody could appreciate the clear, no holds barred style of communication, that the quick thinking, organized, say what they mean and speak with formidability. They're formidable and they're forthright, and they let you know very upfront how it is. A lot of people find that abrasive. Some people appreciate that. It doesn't mean that that's a bad person. It's just that they get that out of the way up front. You have to be honest first before you can be kind, right? Right here, we have the Seven of Pentacles, where this is limited progress, limited resources for the future, surveying what you have put in thus far and wondering if it's worth it. This is having regrets. So my sense is that this is a relationship ended because somebody was a bitch. Somebody was just too overbearing, too controlling, too bitchy. That's the simplest explanation, right? And that person is having regrets. Maybe you are having regrets. But either way, there's this sort of evaluation and thinking that it wasn't maybe worth the investment, or you regret saying or regret hearing what you heard. There are regrets involved with this interaction with this person. It could be that, well, we shall see. Let's do some more here. Current situation is Pisces. Could be dealing with Pisces. Alrighty, this is about a moody, jealous, emotionally unstable interaction or involvement with a person. So part of your unhappiness or confusion right now has to do with the fact that either you are particularly jealous or just not right now because this has ended. You're in a slump. The breakup ended badly and you have a lot of regrets about it, or the other person. And your current situation is, you might, like I said, you might be a Pisces, but might be involved with the Pisces or have to do with the Pisces, but you're not in a good place emotionally, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety. And my hunch is that's what this is also, is this perfectionism. It can be debilitating at times. This is depression, anxiety, crippling. It's like mental torment, despair, depression, insomnia. And it could be about this relationship. You still have feelings for this person, or there's still like an emotional hangover from it. Or you are currently involved with somebody that isn't fitting the bill either, and they're just kind of adding to the issues over here. And they might be a person that is jealous or moody or just emotionally manipulative and unstable and unrealistic, like pie in the sky dreams, wants to be the knight in the shining armor 1 minute and then turn around and wants you to text them every 5 minutes or whatnot. And this could be, I know I do a lot of male, female, but this is gender fluid. It could be, I'm reading for males, if you're male, this could be woman, man. So just gender is fluid at this point. I do look at the woman, man, because it looks like a man, but I mean, this could very well be a woman. This could be a man. Knight of Pentacles, upright. All right. Okay, so you've got something coming towards you, but it's moving slow at a glacial pace. Why? Because right now they are not... Okay, progress is going to be slow. That's what it is. This is not somebody coming to help. Progress is going to be slow because somebody's still out having fun, whether it's you or the other person. But this doesn't look like somebody new coming in to help. It doesn't... What is that? God, I just keep getting this... I think we're dealing with somebody that has undiagnosed or unchecked or not clear, I guess, diagnosis on some mood disorders or mental issues like depression and anxiety and whatnot, because you've got a lot of that running in here, and even the perfectionistic, especially the OCD possible. This is about things resolving, about things coming, but at a really slow glacial pace, and there's a lot of overthinking involved. And I don't want to say, oh, somebody's not going to do the right thing, because this is a steady offer, and it's like that. It doesn't make sense that this would be, not the right thing to do. What I think it is because sometimes, when we're anxious and we've got mental health issues, or we're dealing with a lot of anxiety, we don't do things that make sense. And sometimes that involves indulging. Sometimes that involves stepping out of a committed relationship, even though we love the person. We just can't sit still. There's something there's just this restlessness, this unquiet mind, this disquiet that kind of takes over. And a lot of what you do doesn't make sense. And you feel crazy and you feel irrational and out of control. Why did I do that? What is up, down, up, down, up, down? And so this is all about possible stagnation. The help is there, it's just moving at a glacial pace, and maybe someone's getting impatient waiting for it, but also there's just this constant machination mentally. It feels like somebody's just constantly in their head machinating, overthinking right here. And because of that, it's like you're kind of, this feels like the Seven of Cups to me. There's a lot of indulging, and not that, you know, dating more than one person is indulging, but rather it might be reckless behavior associated with drinking, gambling, you know, just spending too much money when you go out, just a lot of, you know, having more than one partner that's not under the safest conditions type thing. So it's a lot of, I think something set somebody adrift. I think a breakup set somebody adrift, and they're just in a bad place right now. I think things will level out, but it's not going to be for a while. I think this is kind of how you're processing. And I think because of this breakup, mental issues have come to the fore. A lot of old, maybe baggage, a lot of subconscious issues, and maybe you're prone to anxiety anyway, and this is exacerbating it because of this bad breakup and having the regrets and not being treated kindly in the breakup. And this is about feeling out of sorts. Because of this breakup, you're kind of in a work slump, you're kind of in a production slump, and it's going to be a slow crawl to get back on your feet. This is about you getting back on your feet. This isn't about somebody coming and helping. But right now, you're not really doing what's best for you to do that. You're kind of indulging a bit. So you need to rein it in. Just going to say it. You need to rein it in. All right. So, last one. Oh my God, I'm at 16:30. Talk too much. Well, look at that. All right, so this is about feeling less than fulfilled in your love life. Honestly, you're not going to feel fulfilled here. The cycle has ended. There's no going back to this. This right now is a dumpster fire. It feels like it. And I don't mean to make light of that. I know there's anxiety, I know, but it will pass. This is the ending of a cycle. This is also as the world turns, okay? It's upright, so it's the ending of a cycle and a new beginning, and there will be stability and happiness again. Right now it feels like it's glacial, but it's going to be okay. It doesn't feel like it right now, but it will be, okay? It will be probably on your own for a while, though. It's not going to be with this person, and it's not going to be with a love interest. That's going to be absent, but you will regain your footing with your job, with your security, okay? So, all right. That is what no, it's not. I have to do this. I'm trying to end this under 20 minutes. Yeah, this 3 for a loop over here. 3 for a loop. And you're going through it. It happens. We all go through it. It's fine. And maybe, you know, honestly, maybe you need a little bit of this to get you over this, because this is heavy. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 heavies. Good God. You know? But you're definitely feeling that slump. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yes, because while you're going through this, you don't have time for anything else. You don't want to be dealing with anything else, especially if you're kind of working your way. Either you're with somebody that's kind of moody and unrealistic, or you're feeling that way. You're just all over the place emotionally, and it's causing a lot of anxiety, and it's about, like, this is what it looks like, and it's because you're feeling all kinds of out of sorts because of what happened. You're emotional, you're moody, you're just up, down, up, down, up, down, keeping you up at night. That's what this is. So you just need to keep it lighthearted. You just need to flirt. You need to get your flirting, this 3 for a loop, and you're feeling off your game. That's part of what this is. You're just feeling like, oh my God. And how do you get it back? Well, you start flirting, you get yourself back out there. Nothing too serious, but you do start flexing your flirt muscle again. Moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. That has something to do with this. And I also think it has to do with this. This sort of feeling of spiritual poverty or just being disconnected from others. I think that is about you going inward, because this is a disconnection right here. And this 2 right here, this anxiety, what is going on? Why does it feel so blah, 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 blah? That's what this is. You're probably turning inward whether you like it or not, and it's uncomfortable because it doesn't make sense. It's coming at you all kinds of sideways, and yet it's needed right now. You need to ground yourself and get back. You need to ground yourself and get back to what is life-giving to you and resourcing to you, and get your footing back in your life. You've had, like, you're stumbling right now, but you're gonna get it back. You will. It just feels wonky, but you need to turn inward and listen to that. Turn outward a little bit and flirt, but turn inward and listen to all this, because this is a big deal. This needs to be dealt with. Okay, so that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. You're gonna be okay. You're going to be okay. It sucks right now, all right? But you're going to be okay. And I hope to see you. I do this mid-monthly also, so I hope to see you in a couple weeks. All right, take care.